humans.
You can speak up.
Hello internet humans.
Hello everybody.
Welcome to the weekend vlog. You'll notice this isn't our house.
This isn't actually the weekend.
And it's not the weekend.
Look how young they look though on Escape to Country.
It's all an illusion. It's a Friday, actually. Friday afternoon. Me and Sam have had the day off work because tonight we are in Halifax, which is near Leeds, to see Biffy, which is a band. If you don't know, get to know. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We have had this booked in for a while, and we originally weren't going to stay. We were just going to drive, because it's about an hour and a half away from us. So we were just going to drive and drive back. But my dad is also coming to this gig, and he had booked a hotel because he's much more sensible than us. And anyway, they can't stay, so we've taken his hotel. So we're at a Premier Inn in the middle of Halifax, and we're going to see Biffy tonight. So that is our fun little extra piece of information for you.
You've been having kittens all way here.
The route the sat nav takes us, because we've been here before, last year to see another band. The route the sat nav takes you is such a wibbly wobbly country road, tiny hills, and it makes me uncomfortable. But anyway, we're here. We can relax now. We had a brief mare when we went the wrong way. Tensions were high, but now we've calmed down. So I'm not sure what the plan is. We've got here dead early.
Does anybody else do that? Does anybody else like get close to your destination and then you think, I'm there? But then the moment like a little thing pops up, you're like,
yeah, we could see the car park, but we were in roadworks and there was roads closed. Ugh, it was awful. Anyway, we're here. So it's only about 3 o'clock, and we don't have, doors don't open at the gig till 6, and I don't think they'll be on until about 8:30. So we've got time. We are here early because we want to get a nice spot because they're a favourite band. But we don't need to be there that early. So I think we're going to have a wander around Halifax. I don't know what.
I'm watching Escape to Country, don't you know that?
See what there is. I don't know much about Halifax, so we'll have a wander. I'm assuming we'll get some food at some point, have a drink before we go, stuff like that.
Question as well, why have we changed other sides of beds again?
Because I don't want to be near the wall because it makes me claustrophobic.
But you're near a window.
I'd rather be near the window than near the wall. Anyway, this is our plans. This is what we're going to do. See you on the flip-flop. We've had our mooch. Oh.
I'm exactly back where you found me.
Had a mooch, we had a drink. I was desperately looking for a bag because I brought a rucksack, and on the ticket it says no rucksacks, and I'll panic about that. So I've got a little bum bag. What else did I do? Oh, I had to get some hay fever tablets because that kicked in. And I forgot mine. Wonderful. But
all the other important stuff.
Went for a drink. Sam got some crisps. I have got dressed. Sam was wanting to rush to get back to the room to get ready.
You're rolling your eyes. It says the woman who was trying to do a bloody itinerary earlier in her head.
And now he's like, oh, we're actually a bit early, aren't we? So I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing pretty much exactly the same outfit I've wore to Foo Fighters, except it's a Biffy top. This is also Sam's Biffy top, as much as it was also Sam's Foo Fighters top. I've got tights on this time. I've still got shorts on. No one panic. And I brought 3 pairs of tights because tights rip, right? They all ripped. These are actually the least ripped out of all of them, and they've still got a rip in the leg somewhere. So nothing I can do about that. Maybe it's just more rock and roll this way. So yes, we're just gonna hang out. Sam's doing his Duolingo because it's Sam, and Sam doesn't miss a Duolingo. So, and then we're gonna go for some food at Spoons, I think. If you don't know what Spoons is, by the way, Spoons is Wetherspoons, and it used to be cheaper. It used to be like the cheapest dinner you could have.
It's a quick fix.
But it's quick. It's microwave. It's microwave goodness. They do chips, and you usually get a drink included in your meal price, so you can get a beer or whatever. So we're gonna go there, go for a drink probably before. That's it. Do you agree?
Yes.
Look at this man that rushed us back. That rushed us back to the hotel.
Hey, you were one who were going, oh, think about this.
I like to have a timeline. I like to have a timeline. Right. We're ready to go. This is what Sam's wearing. Sam's actually wearing my Biffy Clyro top underneath his top. We've swapped. And we're matching dock. Matching.
Yours are a bit cleaner than mine.
Mine are like 10 years older than yours though.
When did you get yours?
When I was 16.
Yeah, I got mine when I was 16.
Oh.
I got mine when I was 14 and 15 actually.
Matching. Anyway, this is what we're doing. We're going to go to Spoons. Turns out there's one right next to the hotel. And we'll see you out there. I'm going to leave the camera because this will end up at the bottom of a mosh pit somehow. Don't know how.
Even though you don't go in them.
It just would. It's the morning. We have fast travelled for you. So I'll catch you up. Obviously the gig was good. Good gig. And then it finished. We went for just a couple of drinks afterwards. And then Sam got a lovely, very delicious Greek kebab and chips.
Very nice.
Which he keeps going on about.
Even you didn't say that.
It was very nice. We shared that in bed, watching. What did we watch? Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh yes. You were like, oh my god.
I do love Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. So we watched that in bed, and then went to sleep. And then we woke up quite late because there are blackout curtains here.
I'm very sensitive to light, so once it gets light, I'm awake.
But the problem is we don't have blackout curtains at home because if I don't get woken up by natural sunlight, I will not wake up. So.
I told you we need to look for a compromise.
Anyway, we're all ready. We don't have to check out till 12, and it's only 11 o'clock. But we want to go out for some brunchy breakfast, so. So we're going to do that first. The place we wanted to go, which we saw when we were out and about yesterday, isn't open on Sundays. So Saturdays. Why isn't it open on Saturdays?
Alright, we can Google.
Weird. Anyway, so we're going to have a look around, see if there's anywhere else we can go for a little brunch. We're all packed up, ready to go, and you're all caught up. There's not much more to say. We're back. One dog, two dogs. We're back to double trouble.
The Chien.
You happy boy? Yeah, we picked them both up on the way back because we're looking after Bella again.
For a week.
And yeah, you had a good sleepover, didn't you?
So
You're a happy boy.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Yeah, he went to see his girlfriend. Yeah, your little girlfriend Patsy. We wondered why you were sheepish when you were getting in the car. Anyway, they're happy to be back. That is the happiest boy I've ever seen. And we are happy to be back. Something about home.
Cup of tea time.
Cup of tea, and guess what's back this week? Formula One. So Sam's a happy boy. We're back just in time to watch. Is it qualifying?
Yeah.
Qualifying. So works out all around. And I think it rained while we were away, so I don't have to rush to go and water the allotment. So it's all good in the hood.
Well, thereabouts, but what you can see is just a few milliseconds as between in or out, so let's see what happens this session.
Yeah, so Alex's time was...
Just thought I'd let you know that I've been to the allotment. The camera has died because I filmed the allotment video, so I'll put that on charge in a minute. But I will show you what I brought back from the allotment. We didn't grow a packet of Parmesan, mozzarella or creme fraiche.
I mean, if we could.
I got some chard and some kale, and I think I'm actually going to try to eat that. Big steps, Emma, big steps. Some purple broccoli, a couple of beans, some tomatoes, 3 cucumbers, and a cabbage, because I loved the cabbage so much last week that I would actually like to eat more cabbage. And I'm going to make allotment dinner, except some of it's not from the allotment. The potatoes are not from the allotment. I had to buy those. Not got any potatoes ready at the moment. But we're going to make... Hang on. Oh, for God's sake. Gonna make cheesy, potatoey, courgette gratin dauphinoise. Basically cheesy, creamy potatoes and courgettes, because I've got 2 courgettes to use up. At a minimum of 2 courgettes. And we can have some other veg and stuff with it. But we've got no meat, so it will be vegetarian. Sorry, Sam. But that's the current plan. I need to stick the camera on charge, sort all this stuff out and start dinner. Didn't film exactly what went into this because, as I said, the camera's died and it's quite hard to film time-lapse and stuff on my phone. But basically we've layered up potato, courgette, bechamel sauce with creme fraiche mixed in for a little bit of a sour tang, nutmeg, salt, pepper, garlic, and then I've put the potatoes, the courgette, the bechamel sauce, then some mozzarella, torn up, put on, and then we had some spare cheddar, so we've crumbled that on, and then I've done another layer of potato, courgette, sauce, mozzarella, and then on top I've put parmesan, so it's a bit of a cheesy, creamy dish. We're just letting it rest for a while because that is going to be the temperature of the sun, and we've also got some other vegetable bits in the oven, but I've just turned the oven off to keep them warm in there. And then, I also tore up some sourdough and put it on top as croutons, crumbles, because we had no breadcrumbs. So we'll see. I hope it's all right. We'll do a taste test when it's cooled down to tasteable temperatures. Also, I thought I'd show you the size of this round courgette that was in our garden that we sort of forgot about, and now it's a monster. This is it next to my head for a size comparison. It looks like a little pumpkin, actually. But yeah, this is just one of those rondini courgettes. It's very nice, but we needed no more courgette in our already very courgette heavy dinner. Also, from the allotment today, our allotment gets seed catalogues from King Seeds, and we get a cut. So the allotment gets 50% cash back from your seeds, from anyone that orders seeds through the catalogue and through the allotment, and then of that 50% you get half back in cash and the allotment keeps the other. Yeah, so we get 25% cash back on the seeds and the allotment keeps that other 25%. I think that's right. There's money for the allotment to keep it going, so I picked up the catalogue today from the allotment while I was there. So we'll have a flick through that as well and see if there's any seeds that we want to order. Last year we did quite a big order and it was they came out quite well, I think, the seeds in here, and they've got really, really good variety and the quality of the seeds is quite good. And it's just fun to look through. It's like when you're a kid and you looked through the Argos catalogue to see what you wanted for Christmas. It's like that, except for gardening grown-ups. So this is what we've got. It's a little bit runny, I think. Yeah, but you learn. I've got the beans and the veg and the beetroot, and it's healthy. It's very, very healthy. If you don't look at the amount of butter and dairy, it's very healthy. So we'll report back on how it tastes. So dinner was actually, well, mine and Sam's opinions are different because Sam doesn't like courgette.
I'm not the biggest courgette guy.
But I do like courgette. And I think it was a little bit runny. It could have done with 10 minutes longer for the potatoes. But Sam, it wasn't Sam's favourite, but I thought it was very nice. So if you like courgette, she'll probably like it. And if you don't, you probably won't. And that's fine. And I'm upset because my gallbladder... I'm not upset because my gallbladder's flaring up. Well, I am, but I'm not. This happens all the time these days. I'm upset because
I don't
Sam...
know why you're upset with me. When I could eat it fine, darling.
When we went for brunch earlier, they had cakes, and Sam got some cakes, and they looked really good. And we took them away, and we said, we'll have them later. And I can't have it because I'm in pain, and eating sugary things will just make the pain worse. And Sam's not being in solidarity with me. He's eating his. Which I think is cruel, and I fell out with him for it. Just so you know.
Well, it's very nice.
Is it?
Nah.
Is it? La-dee-da. Anyway, should you mix wine and gallstones? No. The doctor would say no, but my brain that is sad and upset and frustrated at my gallstones says, shove it. What's the worst that can happen?
The fact that we have to go to hospital.
Could end up in A&E again, that is true. But I've taken some pain relief. Hopefully it'll kick in. And this will help also. Anyway, I'm a bit delirious. When I'm in pain, I go a bit delirious. In fact, actually, once when we were in the hospital, when I went to the hospital for my gallstones with my mum and my sister, they met me at, well, my mum took me to A&E and my sister met me there to cheer me up, because if you're in A&E, you're in A&E for a really long time. And they actually wrote on my medical notes, can't be in pain because laughing with family. And I was like, first of all, I'm high on codeine. Second of all...
How many doctors do you think... And if you're a doctor out there, I support you, I love you, you're amazing. But how many do you think have got into trouble because they've written something on there and then it's all of a sudden you can see all your doctor's notes?
Well, they shouldn't have written it because it was subjective anyway. But also, when I'm in pain for a long amount of time, I go a bit delirious. My brain just tries to think of other things to do, and so I go a bit delirious. So if I'm delirious, it's not because I'm drunk or high on meds. It's just because pain makes me silly. When I'm sick of it. Sick of it! I'm bloody sick of it! Anyway, in order to distract myself, and also out of necessity, I am going to start editing tomorrow's allotment vlog that I only filmed today. At one point, I was 4 videos ahead.
Those times have changed already.
Yeah, so I'm going to start editing that. It is 9:30 at night, so good God, who knows what the video will turn out like, but I don't mind doing it. I actually quite like editing these days, and it's a good distraction, so that's what I'm doing. Sam's eating his treat cake and playing games, and that's our Saturday night.
My treat cake is very nice.
Is it? Is it?
None me. And I've been in detail was a little bit much, but please, come on. I need you. You're the best. And don't tell me that you don't miss the OR. Just one little clip and you can scratch that itch. Just
Gives you a different perspective as we go through the banking. You can see how much closer he is getting.
Emma.
Return the wheel towards that Red Bull out in front.
Emma. What are you doing, Emma?
Having the time of my life.
You're doing your shopping list.
I'm looking through the catalogue that we got yesterday at the allotment, and I think when we did it last time we maybe only bought about 12 seed packets or something like that, and my list is exceptionally long, and I've only just got to flowers, so...
And we've not ever done tomatoes and peppers
I know,
yet.
we skipped tomatoes and peppers because we were going to do those together, so... But it'll be a birthday present to myself.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
What?
That's a lot of space on that windowsill getting taken up again.
I do allowed. No, because we're going to have a glass greenhouse. Before next year, we're going to have a glass greenhouse at home. I'm putting it into the world. So we'll have loads of room.
It's a glass greenhouse here.
If anyone would like to send us a greenhouse to put on our YouTube,
If Rhino greenhouses are watching,
or Hall's greenhouses, or any greenhouses, we will talk about it profusely forever. So, just in case. Hello, welcome to Sunday. You can tell by my outfit that today is not the day for any strenuous activities, anything really. It's a bank holiday Sunday, so it is allowed to not want to do anything. Other than what Sam's filmed on his phone, the camera's been off and it's 4 o'clock. Such high hopes, such little execution. But I have spent the whole afternoon looking through the seed catalogue, picking what I want. Gonna have to thin that list out slightly because I added it all up and the price was a little bit extreme to be spending on seeds. And I've just remembered at 4 o'clock in the afternoon that I got my sourdough starter out, activated it this morning, and then I've proceeded to not make any bread. And if I don't make bread, we'll have no bread because we don't buy bread anymore. So I'm going to do that. I think I might do a batch and a half to make 2 smaller loaves because I am planning to go to my granddad's house tomorrow, so it'd be nice if I can bring him a bread. I think he would like that. It would also be nice if I brought him a jam, but I don't know if I can do jam and bread and crumble. I meant to make an apple crumble. But we'll see how we go. Bread is an essential, so we'll do that first. I've tried to show you my sourdough recipe before and it was a complete fail, so I'm not doing it. If it turns out well, it turns out well. If it turns out rubbish, it turns out rubbish, and that's just how it has to be. I've not got a good recipe because they turn out different every time. There's no consistency. Also, our gardens, we've let the garden go a little bit recently, I would say. Well, Sam's been on top of cutting the grass. He's going to cut the grass again now.
Go on in.
Ted's been a pain in the arse since that mouse rat was in the garden, by the way.
Well, he's always been able to smell it. And then birds have come back, so he's obsessed with it.
Yeah. We'll just say it's a mouse. We'll say it's a mouse because that makes me feel better. Okay? Anyway, the garden's looking a bit... There's a lot of deadheading to be done. But one thing that's nice, our asters bloomed. These are fun. Nice big flowers. So that's fun. But then you look at this dahlia and you think, yeah, I could do with a tidy. Time. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to make the filling for the crumbles, and then I might freeze it or whatever, but I need to use all of these apples that we picked from the allotment, so I need to do something with them or they'll go off. So Sam can only eat so many on his dinners. So I'll try and pick out the cooking apples from like the eating apples, and I'll process them all and turn them into some sort of crumbly crumbleness. Spontaneously, Ted, get out the garage. Spontaneously decided to do blackberry jam with the wild blackberries that I foraged when we went on a dog walk a couple of weeks ago. I washed them, popped them in the freezer, and make that, because then I'll be the best granddaughter in the world if I turn up with bread, jam and crumble. I'll win some serious grandparent points if I do that.
Hello Trevor, we know you occasionally watch.
So I'm going to do that. It's easy now, I've got my jam thermometer. If you don't know what a jam thermometer is, get yourself one. Because it was like £8 from Hobbycraft, but it just tells you when it's ready. It's got a little temperature on, you just shove it in your jam thing and it tells you when it's ready. And it's really easy, and it changed my life. It just hooks onto your pan. Amazing. So hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult. I just need to get my jam book out so I can look up the ratios of fruit to sugar to lemon. Hopefully I've got enough jam sugar left, I think I do. And now I'll make that. Just be a little homesteading housewife, making me crumbles and me breads and me jams. Look at me go. Jam's bubbling away. Yeah. I also made some pickles just because I had loads of cucumbers to use up, and I love pickles. And now I'm making the crumble topping, and I'm going to do it in the food processor. I don't recall if I've done it that way before, but this is what the internet and people we watch on YouTube do. So we'll see.
Loud noise warning.
I will mute this next section. That worked absolutely fantastically in about 3 seconds. And then I put in, I've made crumble on the channel a load of times, but basically I put in some oats for a bit of extra crunch and some brown sugar. The apple filling has got brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of ginger. So I'm not going to put any flavouring in the crumble, although you can do that if you want. Oh no. I need another tiny jar, sterilised, quick. You're not, what lid are you? Oh my god. I thought you were the right lid, but you're not the right lid. So we've got the 2 crumbles. Ideally I'd have made 2 like small size, but we only have different size dishes. So me and Sam have got a slightly bigger one, and Nana and Granddad have got a smaller one. Bread, I have been stretch and folding. That. Oh, mind out. Dogs everywhere. Pickle, jam. The panic was because I had too much jam and not enough pre-sterilised jars. And then I couldn't find a lid for one of the jars. Chaos. So, yeah, we fixed it now. Had to very quickly rectify that, because if you don't, then you get mouldy jam. But I'm very excited for these pickles. I just chopped up a couple of cucumbers, the gherkin cucumbers, put some dill, vinegar, sugar, bay leaf, salt in there, and hopefully they'll taste real nice. But yeah, the jam was the main thing. That was just an extra. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap these crumbles in foil, put them in the fridge, ready for another day, ready to take with me tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. And after all, look at my hair. That's how you know I've had a stressful few minutes if my hair looks like this. I'll have a glass of wine, because I think I deserve it after doing all that. Sam's in the shower. To be fair, he did ask what he could do, and Sam's not really, cooking's not his forte, so I left. I'd rather be alone in the kitchen, otherwise there will be an argument. So I'm gonna sit. Oh my god, I feel like that's the first time I sat down. And relax. And I don't mind doing all that cooking, because for tea we've just got pizza. So shove that in the oven, bish bash bosh, don't have to do any cooking for that, so I can relax now. I was just saying to Sam how amazing I am at making pickles and stuff, and it reminded me that I've got a big jar as well, but I made this tiny jar of gherkins when I had a gherkin that was going off and I needed to just do something with it. And I forgot that I put chili seeds in with it. Really spicy. And tasty, but very bloody spicy. Would you not agree? Oh, he's playing it cool.
I've got a little heat, but I've not got spice.
Spicy. Anyway,
Nice, they are nice.
they are very nice gherkin pickles. Nice on a burger, that.
Yes.
The spice would be nice on a burger. Or some loaded chippies or something. But once you figure out, like, pickle brine... Yeah, it would actually. We could do that tomorrow. Pickle brine and how to pickle stuff. It's dead easy. We've got loads of stuff in the fridge. We've got beetroot from last year. It still needs eating. I'm slowly making my way through. I've got a big jar of pickles. I've got pickled radish, which I actually like pickled radish. That's the only way I've found that I'll eat it, because it makes it sweet and it's nice on like Asian-y food, noodles or chicken or whatever. We've actually had the pickled radish on some of our Gousto meals, haven't we? Anyway.
I genuinely find that as spicy as...
Sam's better with spice than I am. Anyway, we're going to put our pizzas in the oven on.
I'm going to put pizzas in even though I feel incredibly bloated for some reason. I think I'm just drinking a lot of water.
Pizzas in, easy tea, fill up my wine, drank that too quickly, gone to my head. Carry on. This is what bank holiday meals are made of. Low effort. And also, when I made my courgette wonderful dinner last night, Sam slagged it off and said he'd rather had pizza.
No, I said it was the kind of day where I was just fancying pizza, which is a different thing.
We fell out about it, it's alright. We've made up now, haven't we?
But because we've been at the festival, the concert the night before, and then we travelled back, so I think we were both a bit like... And then when you said courgette, I was just like...
Anyway, we've got pizza tonight. We've compromised, you see? Delicious.
There's a lot of moments in my show where we don't know. We like to lift the veil. We like to, open up the kimono, show our little string bean floating around in the ether, just being out there. We're not afraid of showing the scars and how the battle has been won.
Hello.
Dad's a sleepy boy.
You're beautiful, man. I'm so excited to see this. And
Morning, party people. Woo woo. It's bank holiday Monday. It's in the afternoon. Once again, we've not done anything interesting. We've been doing what you're supposed to do on bank holidays and relax. So, although I have been a busy bee this morning and I wanted to show you. So I said yesterday I was making a sourdough for my granddad. I was making 2 loaves, one for us, one for my granddad. Well, the first loaf did not turn out so good. Little pancake. But with the exact same dough, perfect. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm using a higher, if you're not into sourdough, skip ahead. I'm using a higher hydration dough, which means the shaping is really hard. So I tried to do that one straight out of the dish. I didn't shape it again this morning. I shaped it last night, put it in the fridge, tipped it out, baked it. But this one, because that one had already gone horribly wrong, I reshaped this one this morning. So I don't know whether that's obviously what the difference is, but I don't know what you're supposed to do because I thought you weren't meant to shape them again. Anyway, by the by, I found in the garage, I've got a little basket so I can be a proper little Red Riding Hood. I've got my outfit on and everything to go to my granddad's. I'm gonna try and film, I've not filmed anything for TikTok for ages, so I'm gonna film like putting together a hamper video. But just know that in that it's gonna be nice and aesthetic and nice, but this was the real, the real monster. I'm not gonna show that one in the TikTok, obviously, but you get the behind the scenes. Oh, Sam's taken Ted on a walk just around our local area. Just because Ted needs walking every so often. He's not a breed that needs walking every day, hence why we got him, why we got that breed, but he does get a bit of pent-up energy, so Sam's taking him out. Bella Boo is not allowed to go on a walk because she's an absolute disaster. Her legs are just not doing well. So she's going to stay and sleep. And I'm going to go to my granddad's via the allotment. I'm going to pick him some things from the allotment as well. I also thought what would be nice is to do a little vase of flowers for my nana as well, because she's got the diabetes, so she can't eat any of the sweet treats I've made. But I'll pick her a nice little vase of flowers, and she might be allowed a little bit of crumble. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to film that TikTok. I'm going to pick some flowers out of the garden, and then we'll head to the allotment and pick some stuff for my granddad. So this is the basket we've gone for. I've got some beetroot, a couple of courgettes, cucumber, tomatoes. I've lovingly donated the tomatoes. There's even a sun gold in there. Cucumber and radish. Yeah, I'm going to go drop that off now. Hopefully he'll be pretty pleased. And the crumble, of course. So I've just pulled up at my granddad's. Obviously I'm not going to take you in because it's my granddad and I don't think he wants to be on the internet. But I'll report back how he thought about the hamper.
Monday!
I have already filmed. Sam is late to the party. This lighting is
I'm
horrible.
never late.
There we go. We're back
I
home.
arrive precisely when I need to.
We're back home. I got changed because my jumpsuit was giving me the ick. I can't explain it sometimes.
I think Bella's having a moment.
Bella's alright. Feedback from my granddad in text. The sweet peas smell wonderful. Have just sampled the bread and jam. Bread is what I call real bread, and the jam could win prizes. Now, from my granddad, that is the highest acclaim. So I think the hamper went down well. I'm glad I did it now. I'm glad I spent all yesterday flapping. It was worth it. And we're making tea. Dinner tea if you're from the north. We're having nachos for tea because Sam was sick of vegetables, basically. So yesterday we had pizza, today we're having nachos.
It's just nice sometimes to actually what's the word I'm looking for? Pig out.
It's bank holiday. We've got our pulled pork that was left over from the engagement party. It's been in the freezer.
It's not been in the fridge all this time, don't worry.
It's been in the freezer and it's been defrosting, and then we'll put that on top of some nachos, have a little dirty nacho.
Nacho vibe.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I need to put an emergency bread maker bread on because you saw the state of the bread this morning. The good loaf went to my granddad, so we don't have any bread now because that loaf went in the bin. So we'll have to make emergency bread maker bread with yeast. God, like the olden days. Like the olden days, except sourdough is older than that, but sourdough is more modern than that. I don't know. Just going for the bread maker.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Pulled pork time. What are our accoutrements, Sam? Accoutrements? Got pickled jalapenos. These are amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm a convert.
You wasn't really a spicy convert before.
No, we've got red onion, homemade guac, but I forgot coriander, sour cream. I'm gonna put some gherkins on it.
Just because they need eating.
And this is my current obsession. Peri mayo. It may not make sense on nachos, but it's tasty and I love it. So, a monster tower of scrummy, yummy nachos. Not healthy, but don't have to be healthy all the time.
Good job on round to work.
And we've got leftovers. And we're back in the editing chair. Because it's Monday and I normally edit the vlog on a Monday night, so I've still got to, well, I don't have to, but I still like to do that, so I'm editing, I guess. Dinner was delicious. It's almost definitely 100% going to set my gallbladder off, but here we are. I did actually have a call from the hospital this week out of the blue to do a pre-op survey or something. I don't really know. She wasn't very helpful in describing when I'll be in for my surgery, but it was a call from the hospital, which is better than no call from the hospital. What's your issue?
Shade, that's not lampshade, no lampshade.
In my office. Sam put up a light cover in my office. He put it up and he bashes his head on it every time. Anyway, yes, my gallbladder is tickling me. I'm sorry about all the gallbladder chat. It just, when it flares up, and then it just is. I'm going to edit this vlog, the one that you're on now, and then if I recover in time, I might have some apple pie. But Sam will almost definitely have apple pie, even if he has it without apple crumble, even if he has it without me, because he's got no loyalty when it comes to puddings.
Drum roll, please.
It's crumble time, baby.
It's crispy crumble time.
Just a little bit for me because I really shouldn't be having it. But I made it and I want to eat it, so there. Looks good, smells good.
Mm. That could be said for you too.
They smell horrible. I would think you would probably prefer this with custard, eh? You're a custard man.
I like ice cream.
And I'd rather have vanilla ice cream, but we don't have any.
Strawberry.
So the ice cream we've got is strawberry. But we'll try it. You've got to try your own, you could be poisonous. Couldn't it? So you've got to try these things. Got to try these things. Is that enough ice cream?
Yeah,
you like quite a lot of ice cream. And this is silly because I've just got the ice cream out with a big spoon, but me and Sam are both little spoon for pudding people. Which you wouldn't think Sam's a little spoon for pudding man, but he is, and he shouts at me if I give him a big spoon.
Not with these mittens.
So we're little pudding people, little spoon for pudding
well,
people.
We're little spoon people.
Little spoon people. I'll just get that ice cream out that I dropped in the drawer.
Little
Would you
pudding
like some
big
ice
spoons.
cream? There you go.
I looked at you then like, can I have some, please?
There you go.
What say you, emojis?
It's nice. I think we could have done it in the oven for longer at a lower temperature, but we both just wanted to eat it. So we kind of...
Quite on in the...
so we whacked it on quite a high temperature, but it is very nice. The apples are very tasty. So, success for me. Well done me, palm pack me. And once again we're back in the editing Emma position. I thought I'd just finish off this video. It's actually cutting it fine. It's Tuesday after work and the vlog goes up very, very, very soon, so I'll just quickly film this. So thank you for watching another weekend vlog. Thank you for being with us. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, consider it. And yeah, don't forget to like the video as well, because it tells YouTube that we're cool, you see, and then they show our videos to other people, and then we get more of you, and we can expand our little fun group over here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, whether that's at the allotment or at home. We'll see you then. Bye.